But you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got to. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Geno Atkins able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Cowboys.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
At the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, Jackson. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got Lockett. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Chubb on the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From the gun, Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1.
Patriots nothing.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try.
A 31-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out it's not the case.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On second down, here's Wilson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First down, Cowboys.
43. Check, 43. You're trapped.
Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Jackson from the shotgun. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he is out of bounds here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Switch. Sit up.
He'll give it to Chubb, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Nick Chubb taking it in. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. First and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on second down. Wilson, man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. 27 yards there, a first down.
6-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard
second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Like 22, he's coming, 22.
Again, Wilson. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll lead here to a third down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. if you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He'll look downfield for Waller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
Baby. Oh. Hey, keep it going, dog. Keep it going.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Tyler Lockett now with the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
6 guys. Hey.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And now here is another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
After the interception, here's Jackson being chased out left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw complete to Fitzgerald. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Joe Mixon. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 44. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 14. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Here's Wilson to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Now it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Wilson sacked.
Oh, none of that. Hey, guys, listen. We better now.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And my goodness, another interception.
Wilson's pass.
Picked off down near the 5. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. You give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. New England on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5 at the 23.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her attic, the
my
stuff she used to
grandmother did the
preserve.
same. It smelled terrible.
Like 22.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you that...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Cowboy first down.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Forced out to his left.
Today's final score, Cowboys.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was...